In this video, I'm going to put ChatGPT and Google Bard head to head. I want to see if either one can come up with a solution to my problem in Power BI. So let me show you the issue. So this is the problem that I want a solution for. I have a table here with my sales order number, the order date, and the customer key. I want to, for each month of each year, be able to calculate the total number of new customers and returning customers. Returning customers is simply a customer who has previously placed an order before. This can be done in Power BI. I want to see if either ChatGPT 3.5 or Google Bard can do it. I have a prompt ready, which I'm going to copy and paste into ChatGPT to begin with. Now, the reason that I am using GPT 3.5 is simply because I am using the free version of both platforms to keep it fair. Alright, so first it's asking me to create two measures, one for returning customers and one for new customers. So let's create these measures and paste them in. I'm going to also call it returning customers GPT. And let's do new customers GPT. Okay, this is not a function. So it is now going to give us hopefully a new measure expression. There we go. Let's paste this in instead. It appears to work. Let's bring this into a table. I want my year and month. Let's bring in new customers and returning customers. What I'm also going to do is change this to a stacked column chart. There we go. That appears to be working. So this appears to be working, but can we be sure? Well, let's first test this against Google Bard, see if it can give us a similar result. Alright, Google took a while to think on that one, but it's done. It's actually given me the DAX expressions for both measures within the same window, so I can't copy and paste each one individually. Uh, Unlike ChatGPT, but it looks like it's telling me to do something similar. Copy and paste the new measures in, and then drag them onto a visualization along with the date field. So let's try that. New customers, that's done. Okay, let's do the same thing. Let's drag in our date. I want the year and month. I'm going to turn it into a stacked column chart. Let's bring in new customers and returning customers. Oops. Let's try that again. All right, and as you can see, we actually appear to have a different output. Let's take December 2022. We have 1,971 returning customers, whereas ChatGPT is giving us 5,583. Are either of these two correct? Well, let's find out. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this will be a little bit different. First, I'm going to create a measure that counts the number of sales orders. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's create a new measure. Now I've already written the code for this out. It's simply the distinct count of the sales order number. It is as simple as that. Let us now bring this into a column chart. So let's bring it down here. I'm going to bring it in with date. We only want the year and quarter as well. Expand it down, and I'm going to, there we go. All right, well, the good news is that Bard at least is giving us what looks like the same total as our expression. That's a good start. It looks like Bard is in the lead. Now, how do I know if Bard has accurately split up new customers and existing customers? Well, I need to go ahead and create my own expression. For this, I'm going to create a new calculated column that is going to tell us if each order comes from an existing or a new customer. Okay, so I'm going to create a new column, and the DAX for this is relatively simple. What we have is a variable date ordered, which takes this order date for each individual row, and the customer, which is the customer key. All I've said is calculate the count of the sales order numbers for the entire fact internet sales table, where the customer key is equal to the customer key in the row that we're looking at, and the date orders, and the date ordered is less than the order date. In other words, for this particular row, for example, for this customer 21768, we want to filter the fact internet sales table to every other order placed by this customer where the date is before the current date. And then simply say if it is a return customer or new customer based on whether the table is blank or not. Let's create a new dimension using this. The legend will be customer status. And this is giving us the actual result. As you can see, what we have here is different to the one that Google Bard has created, showing us that neither ChatGPT nor Google Bard are good enough yet to replace us developers.